Gonna be exploring Naples, the city today. I've been going on day trips and I haven't really explored the city much, so I'm really excited about this. We're gonna get something to eat. This is the general vibe. It's not like Rome or Venice. Campania is known for its mozzarella. Let's check out this place. It's really delicious. The fresh mozzarella, it's buffalo. You can tell there's a difference. But it has this like, it explodes with this like really fresh, slightly tangy flavor. Sweet and tangy. It's really, really good. And then the eggplant is tasty. It's like eggplant parmesan, but with costing me around 11 and a half.
It was then
That's a lot of cheese. I mean, it's just I think I had just had like a 700 calorie breakfast or possibly more. So there's a lot of cheese, but it was very delicious. This is by far my most favorite gelato I've ever had in Italy. It's so creamy, it's so rich. I think they use buffalo milk here to make it, but I gotta stop eating it. I gotta try some different places because I just keep going back here. This is so good. The whole city's not small little alleyways. There's bigger spots. Not necessarily the cleanest. It's still full of graffiti, but it's bigger. This is a pretty busy intersection. I'm gonna go to Casa Infante, which is apparently a really good ice cream shop that my friend recommended. So we'll go try it out. Luckily, it's next to this Italy place I wanted to try out, but I gotta ask him if it has lard or not. Excuse me. Le vostri sfogliatelle contiene strutto? No? Uno sfogliatelle? Grande, sì. All right, I got lucky. They don't have any lard in it, so I can try it out. Oh. That's crispy. Oh man, that's crispy for days. Has a slight lemony flavor. It's very, very good. It peels off in layers, and you can see the lemony ricotta cheese filling on the inside. That's really, really good. Apparently this is like the coolest metro station in all of Europe. It does have a cool mosaic on the wall. And I don't know where this is from. This whole thing is tiled, but here it comes. It goes all the way to the top. Today I'm starting my walk near the Naples Archaeological Museum, which I covered the entire museum in different videos. So we start here. That yellow and red flag, which you can't really see much of, used to be the flag of the Kingdom of Naples. And in the 1700s, when they started this museum, it was the Kingdom of Naples that started its first classical antiquities museum in the world. Across from the museum is this, basically it's a mall, Galleria Principe di Napoli. And we're gonna go check it out. But this apparently used to be a very important and big, rich mall. But let's see what condition it's in now. Just look at the beautiful decorations and how much work went into this. It's all empty. look at this elegant church. So before kind of Naples kind of declined, it used to be the cultural center of the south of Europe, basically the France or the Paris of the south. And so people would come from all over the world and come watch an opera here, go to the grand monuments, which are sadly decayed now, I guess. You gotta learn to ignore the graffiti everywhere and just take in the beauty of the city, I guess. It's a lot of hustle and bustle, and it's a lot of fun, but I feel like these people need to take care of their own better. Vincenzo Bellini. These used to be royal or noble palaces. It was so loud over there, but when you pass through that arch, now it's like this nice, quiet pedestrian alley. This is basically Diagon Alley for the local students. This is like all bookstores and stationery supplies and all school-related things here. In that little square. Spill out into Piazza Dante. This building behind me is where Naples was overthrown back when the unification of Italy happened, and basically they were punished for resisting the revolutionaries trying to unify all of Italy. Naples wanted to do their own thing, and so after they were overthrown, basically the treasury was confiscated, all their smartest people were transferred to Rome, and it went from being this like great capital of its own kingdom to being kind of a backwater. And Neapolitan as a language also declined at this point, whereas considered being kind of like farmer-like by the rich North.
The stand part. The one, I don't know, for example,
The street is great, all kinds of shops, and if you're hungry, you can just stop at any of these places and try some of the street foods that Naples is famous for, like a fried pizza or a folded up pizza or a regular pizza, or like fried seafood. There's a lot of seafood stuff around here. That place looked like a lot of fun. We got some police headquarters right behind me. We're walking down this sloping street. Gonna go check out some churches. Was the second. He was the king of Naples and also the king of Spain, since Naples used to be a Spanish colony. Naples is your home. Keep it clean. It's the statue of the Virgin Mary. And this very impressive plaza with this very awesome, looks like a building, like a stone blanket. It used to be a palace and is now a church. As I was walking, I saw some people eating a pizza that looked really good, and I asked them where they got it from. And they said it's just down the street here from this place called Giuliano. So I'm gonna go try it out. It's really hot. I'm pretty much gonna burn myself if I eat this now. So I'm gonna walk a little bit, sit down, wait for it to cool. I was not expecting it to be this huge. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna tackle this. I don't wanna touch it, it's too greasy. This was a mistake. It's too big, it's too greasy. It's just a fried piece of dough. It's okay. It's not that great. Oh man. I'm gonna have to find somebody. I hope I can give this to like a homeless person or something, because I don't want this to go to waste, but I can't eat this. Unfortunately, that church was closed, and the church of Santa Chiara is also closed till about 4:30. So if we're still here around that time, I will try and make it. Otherwise, we got places to be. This is that famous street we saw earlier, Spacca Napoli, which literally means splits Napoli, right down the middle. So the pizza was way too greasy, so I went to this chocolate shop and got this instead, and I gave my pizza away. Oh crap, it's dripping. Anyway, chocolate ice cream from a chocolate shop. I'm expecting it to be good. It's really good. It's such a cool street. The only thing they don't have is trash cans. I had to look forever to find one. But man, there's like dessert shops and pastries and bakeries and gelato everywhere. This stuff is so hard for me to avoid. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys something which is really cool. It's the Venetian embassy. So back in the day, Naples used to be its own kingdom and Venice was its own kingdom. There was no such thing as Italy. That only happened in the 1800s. So this used to be the embassy of Venice to the Kingdom of Naples. Apparently this is the spot. If you want really good desserts. Now it opens up into this huge plaza. You have another obelisk, also erected after the plagues hit Naples in the 1600s, and this was like a thank you to God for the plagues going away. And then you have this awesome looking church. Looks like a castle, but it's actually a church. And then you can just see these are all cool buildings that used to be like noble houses. And then you have the first university, Naples University right there. I was wrong about the university thing. That's the university. This is just another church. The statue of the Nile has been here since ancient times. The head was lost, it was restored, and then the Sphinx head was stolen, ended up in Austria somehow, and 2014 is when it was restored. And what it says right there is Body of Naples. This statue is important to them. We're gonna go check out this bar and have a coffee. Went to that bar, had some coffee. It's amazing. They also have this cool shrine of a soccer player. I'll show you that in more detail. So this is it. He's like a local soccer star. Compro oro means we buy gold, and it's everywhere. And I hear it says it everywhere because what they'll do is they'll buy stolen gold, melt it down, and immediately make more out of it, so it can't be traced. Here's the Christmas street. This whole street is just full of all these figurines everywhere. Check out some of these magnets. It's raining bad, and I got stuck in the rain, and I had no umbrella. I forgot to bring one, so I ended up having to buy one. Demand is high right now. You got umbrella sellers going everywhere, but I don't think it's that bad. I mean, I paid like $5 for this, but it is a piece of junk. Absolute piece of junk. Where that park is, in this whole area, I've heard that you won't notice as a tourist, but the mafia is like prevalent in this area of town. We kind of go into this little plaza here. And this is another remnant of the original Greek wall. So I don't know if I mentioned, but Naples used to be a Greek city before the Romans took over. So it's been around for 2,500 years. And that's the original part of the original city. That's from the Greek era. This is the oldest gelateria in the whole city. Unfortunately, I've been having gelato all day, so I don't know. I don't think I have any. So the two most famous pizzerias in the area is that Pizza Trianon, and then this one. This one is the most famous, Da Michello. And so that's the line for takeaway. And then you take a number if you want to sit and eat. And that line's looking long. So I've heard from my local friends that actually live here that this pizzeria sucks. Like, it's not that good. So if you're a tourist here and you see that line and you don't want to wait, I would skip it. I'm gonna skip it. Okay, one last stop before I have to leave the city. This is a pastry shop that has no lard in its food. All right, let's do it. Man, they were the nicest, friendliest people. I got my food and I'm gonna try it later. I gotta catch the train. So I'm gonna put it in my bag for now and I'll try it on the train. They didn't speak a lick of English, so that was fun. This is a really disgusting aspect of the city, okay? If you have a roller bag, be very careful rolling it down on the sidewalks. There is quite literal human feces. Multiple times I've seen this on the sidewalk because there's so many homeless people here. So just be careful, because if you're rolling your bag down the sidewalk, you might just get a surprise. I'm in Rome. Naples is over. So sad. But that place I went to that served no alcohol, no lard, cannoli, and sfogliatelli. I brought it with me. Let's give it a try. It's very good. Got a peanutty feeling to it. I was told it's supposed to be pistachio, but maybe pistachio makes the chocolate taste peanutty. Sfogliatelli. That's even better than the first one I had. It's still as crunchy, but softer. Easier to break apart. The first one, very crunchy. It could be a little tough to chew. Last thing is this baba, just like a cupcake. Normally this is soaked in alcohol, which I think gives it a special flavor. So if you don't make it without alcohol, it's like almost a bready cake. It's not quite bread, it's not quite cake. It's somewhere in between. It's very nice. It's a little, like, it's not very sweet. It's nice.